after your match?
I mean, that's a little obvious. I think I'm feeling a little glum. My neck's hurting a bit. I think I might have even kind of tweaked my knee. I lost, so spirits are down a bit, but I get to enjoy the rest of the show now. I made an awesome debut, and I'm hanging out in Texas and chatting with you now, Sam.
Oh yeah, and it seems like the crowd is just as fired up as we are for this match. A dream match for many, and I love the climate of women's wrestling right now, where we're in a place where we can have these matches, particularly at Mission Pro. Now, these two ladies have a bone to pick with each other because earlier on in the Bury the Hatchet Battle Royal, Holidead actually picked up the win, so she has the ability to cash in at any time for the Mission Pro Wrestling title. But she eliminated Jody in that match, and that was, I'm sure, not taken very well by Jody, so this is her time to shine right now.
So that's what that bucket or jar that she was carrying around to the ring with her is. That's her money.
Oh, it's her money, yes.
That's the gold. That's what's there. That's her treasure.
I think it might be an ultra gigantic stout beer too, so
that would
she would
make
have finished
sense.
the whole thing. That could be a little deadly for Holidead. But right now, these ladies are working on each other. Let's see Jody Threat with a firm headlock.
Very tight headlock on. Not letting that bad boy go.
Oh yeah, we've come to know Holidead as a very formidable fan favorite here at Mission Pro Wrestling, but Jody is no slouch. She's been training since 2017, trained under Impact Wrestling's Josh Alexander, and since then she's versed anyone who comes in her way in the US, in Canada, and beyond.
Man, as much as Jody Threat is like holding onto this headlock, showing her technical chops, just wearing Holidead down, the crowd is just really solidly behind Holidead.
They are. I mean, you know, Holidead has had quite a few victories here at Mission Pro Wrestling recently. She's been putting in the work. Same goes for her recent stint at Ring of Honor. I'm sure you've seen some of Holidead's matches at Ring of Honor, Willow.
Not only have I seen them, I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to tag with her.
Yes, against Alex Gracia and Laney Luck, right?
Yes, I'm not entirely. Whoa! Did you see that cannonball off of the apron? Jody Threat is a mad woman.
She's wasting no time, and she's having fun. Big smile on her face at the same time. Holidead not feeling the same way at this very moment in time.
Yeah, Holidead, as much as she is very much powerful, the people love her. She is pretty grumpy. That would be the word I would use to describe her.
A little grumpy, a lot of scary, also extremely powerful. I don't think it's very often. Oh, Jody! Over the ropes. Look at that athleticism.
Got a little power struggle going on here.
Yeah.
With these beefcakes we got in the ring.
Yeah, it's not very often that we get to see two incredibly strong, formidable ladies go head to head in the ring. Jody not giving up, goes for the pin.
Holidead kicking out strong.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, Holidead, now that she has that Bury the Hatchet cash-in, per se, it might be her time to get back at La Rosa Negra, who defeated her back in July at Play Hard, Hustle Harder. So we'll have to see what the future holds there. Who knows who the champion will be after tonight when La Rosa, our champion, goes head-to-head against Jasmine Allure in the main event. Now, Willow, I know that you are a seasoned wrestler. What do you think when you can't get someone out of the corner with an Irish whip?
Personally, a go-to for me is a nice chop. You know, stun them, sting them,
avalanche them,
and that'll usually kind of loosen them up a little bit so you can get them off those ropes. But Holidead, who was not able to get off the ropes before, hold on with all her might, was able to turn it around and is now absolutely smashing it, you know, going with that beautiful vertical suplex on Jody Threat and just really taking control.
Absolutely, the tide has changed. Holidead goes for the pin, gets a 2 count. She's saying she's got it. She's still confident. Okay, interacting with one very, very vociferous fan. Willow, I have a question. Have you ever versed either of these ladies in singles competition?
I have wrestled Holidead a number of times, actually, on the independents. I haven't had the opportunity to wrestle Jody Threat, however. I would very much enjoy that.
Well, maybe we can get that happening in the future. It's been a little bit hard for Jody, not only because she's getting headbutted in certain regions we cannot say or explain, but because it's been very hard for Jody to get back into the States during the pandemic. Going as far as, having to kind of covertly get into the States. She's taken up Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in the meantime in Canada to keep herself sharp. And she's actually the only Canadian who's ranked on the PWI Women's 150, ranking at number 119. Congratulations, Jody.
Let's go, Jody. Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, because of those issues with kind of traveling past the border, it's that much more of a joy to have her here with us today at Mission Pro Wrestling.
Absolutely. And she was the only Canadian on that list.
That's really impressive.
Oh, yeah. It just shows that even during crazy times, the will, the determination to succeed exists in Jody Threat, as we're seeing right now, countering Holidead with a jawbreaker, using that momentum into a spear in the corner. And another.
Just really ramming her all into that.
Jody is getting
Holidead
wild
fighting
here.
back, though.
She is. She weighs in at 1,066 dead souls, but she also has 1,066 dead souls that she's defeated.
That is heavy, physically and emotionally.
Well, she can be a dark lady. But right now, Holidead taking a moment on the apron. She needs to catch her breath. She needs to get back in the ring.
Yeah, Jody had that beautiful suplex that she tossed and wasn't able to capitalize because Holidead was able to use her own wits and awareness of the ring to kind of get out of there and recuperate a bit. Whoop. There again, using those wits, right?
Yeah, we love it, we love it. And you've got to love how behind Holidead the crowd is over the past, oh my, unloading strikes onto the chest of Jody Threat, and this is a very dangerous place for Jody to be.
Yeah, I don't want to be Jody right now.
I think the deadliest thighs in the game are coming down on Jody Threat. Willow, what do you do when you receive a move to the chest, to the neck? Do you go into panic mode? What's your solution?
So panic mode is absolutely the last thing you want to do, even though that might feel like the natural reaction. There is obviously a little bit of concern, but you have to dig deep and find persistence to be able to get out of that situation. Catch some deep breaths, maybe gather your bearings at a different part of the ring, get away from your opponent for a minute. But Jody Threat looks like she is not backing down at all. She is just fighting back, not an ounce of panic mode.
Oh! I could hear that chop all the way over here on commentary. That chop brought Holidead halfway around the outside. Jeez. All right, Jody, I think she's winding up for another one, but Holidead anticipating that brings the action back into the ring now. Or at least Jody's back in the ring.
I mean, that's the only way to win, right? So you got to get back in there eventually.
Oh, yeah. We are going to see a 3 count here no matter what. Oh.
What was it you said before, Sam? Deadliest thighs in the game?
Oh, yes.
We're definitely seeing that put to use right there. Oh, and a beautiful gut wrench suplex. Yes, Holidead. Okay, showing off a little bit for good reason. Jody kicking out. Again, persistence. Persistence, persistence.
That's what it's all about in the wrestling game, right?
Yeah.
Twisted and turning Jody's legs. Can't necessarily see what's going on the front end of Jody Threat right now, but it doesn't seem too good.
Yeah, she's definitely twisted up in some sort of predicament. That is a predicament. But just how close can she get to the ropes? That would be her saving grace.
And she makes it.
Off. I think she made it.
Well, Jody is a tremendously strong woman, always working out in the gym. During the pandemic, going as far as making her own gym. I believe it's called the House of Arnold, an homage to Arnold Schwarzenegger, so that she could still work out during the pandemic. Uh-oh. Jody Threat on the shoulders of Holidead, but giving her some elbows to create some distance. Drop toe hold into the ropes. Oh my God, what's going to happen, Willow?
Hey, she's Holidead's own speed against her, showing off some of Jody's speed. Oh.
And I've come to know that double knees into a German, but it seems like Holidead does too. She's not going to let her get one over on her tonight. Oh! Double clothesline.
Both ladies had the same idea there.
That's how good each of these ladies are, right? They can anticipate each other's moves, and yeah, I don't know what's going to happen next. This is a very exciting match, Willow.
Is this a first-time matchup?
Yes, it is, actually.
Oh.
Definitely for Mission Pro Wrestling. A little bit of background, though. These two first wrestled in Canada years ago. So it's the first time at MPW, but this was Jody's first year in wrestling, so a lot has changed since 2017. A very full circle moment for Jody if she can capitalize and get the win here tonight, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh.
She is laying those strikes in. Oh, there she goes with the power.
Oh, my!
That was wild.
Yeah, the ease
my
that she
God.
executed that with.
Okay, Holly, okay.
Yes. I mean, I'm not surprised. Holidead holds victories over some of our best at Mission Pro. Oh my
Definitely
gosh.
impressed. And again, she continues to impress. There is absolutely a reason that Holidead, like you're saying, is one of the best at Mission Pro and one of the most beloved.
Absolutely. Oh, okay. Ref Sherry with a good call there. Shoulders were up on the part of Jody Threat. We love our officials here. They're so good at what they do. It doesn't seem like Holidead is too keen on that call, though. She'll have to continue the match.
What she should do is focus on her opponent.
I agree. Jody.
Spend too much time talking to the ref. Something like that could happen. You allow your opponent to recuperate and fight back.
Oh, yeah. And Jody's doing just that. Top rope action. Could we see her go off the ropes? Yes! Oh, my gosh!
Yes, Jody! Oh, fantastic!
Big lariat! Maybe the comeuppance that she needed after receiving that lariat and getting eliminated by Holidead earlier tonight in the pre-show.
No!
Oh!
I'm sorry. I am super pumped right now.
It's okay to be jazzed, Willow. Oh my gosh!
I cannot believe it.
In my mind, that was the 3 count. It wasn't, though.
Yeah,
this match will go on. Jeez. The crowd very much so getting behind this match. Various positive chants. They want these ladies to keep wrestling all night, and I can't say I would mind if they did. It seems like Jody's trying to go for her patented torture rack. Holidead saying, oh, not today. Oh!
Oh, no. Jody Threat just taking a post to the shoulder like that.
A bit of a misstep there.
Ugh.
Uh-oh. Oh! Goes for that big boot, but Holidead, uh-oh.
Backslide. Oof.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. She put herself in a very unfortunate predicament. If I'm correct, this looks a lot like the setup for Holidead's finish.
Uh-oh. I think you are right.
Oh!
Could this be all she wrote? Holidead goes for the pin, and it's over.
Holidead showing